Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another NBA Supercard video on the channel, and today we are going to be going over court domination, how it was for me, some of the pulls I ended up getting over the weekend, and we're going to be talking about the brand new Bam Adebayo, and we are also going to be talking about the gauntlet that is going to be coming up next week for the next part of Bam Adebayo. But before we get in the video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you do not want to miss any coming out in the future. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right in the video. Alright, so as you guys can see on the right side of the screen, we ended up getting a Ruby pull, what was it, earlier today pretty much, on the last stretch of players that we were getting for the Bam Adebayo, which as you guys can see, we have Bam Adebayo right here on the team right now, or you could say in my deck. He's not in my top 8 right now. My deck top 8 is looking really good. We'll go over that in a minute. But we got Bam Adebayo, which is a really good card to have. He's almost as good as Kevin Durant, not quite there. But when he's pro, he's going to be really good. Over the weekend, we ended up getting another Kobe pro, another Kobe pull, I should say, so we could pro him up. He is now our best card. We also did get a Dewana Bonner pull. I'm hoping we could pro her. She would be super clutch to pro. It's a really good card. And then also we ended up getting Chinny Ogwumike, or as some people call it, Big Mike. We ended up getting a Zion Williamson pull. We ended up getting who was another person? Dennis Smith Jr. and I believe Fred VanVleet was also a pull we got this weekend. So we got a ton of pulls over the weekend. My luck was extremely good. I believe I pulled Zion in like 10 resets, and then I pulled literally Ogwumike on like 12 resets, I believe it was. And then also I pulled Dennis Smith Jr. on like 40 resets, so I was having crazy luck. And I'm really happy about that. Our rubies are definitely getting up there. We've gotten every event card so far. We got the pro Kevin Durant, as you guys can see. We got the Bam Adebayo, and we have ourselves the Kyle Kuzma. Hoping we get a Kyle Kuzma pro pretty soon, but it's coming together. I've just been kind of throwing in some Emerald pros to go and level them up. I'm still leveling up every Sapphire I get because I just don't have enough stuff to level up. As you guys can see, I have a Silver Pro Emerald leveled up, and I have some other Silver Pro Emerald pros I want to level up, and then I also have some Gold Pro Silvers that I want, Silver Pro Golds, I should say, that I want to level up. But normally I'm leveling those guys up just because I get way too many cards anyway to level up, and I'm not pulling enough rubies to go and level those cards up like crazy. We'll go and claim my free pack real quick. But yeah, really good progress. What, like 3 or 4 ruby pulls over the weekend? Actually like 5 counting the New Year's cards, or the Lunar New Year's cards, I should say. Like 5 or 6 of those pulls in general over the weekend. We ended up getting Bam, which is really nice, and we ended up getting Goran Dragic as well, which I forgot about, and she was a new card in the catalog, so that's pretty nice. Obviously, if you guys want, you can go ahead and lower your deck to the next tier, so you can go and take on the Emerald if you either want the Emerald card or you just want to go ahead and play more court domination, get yourself some more picks. I would recommend just playing quick game. It's probably faster to reset anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it for court domination. Now, like I said, I want to talk about the gauntlet coming up this week. Sadly, it is the gauntlet. The gauntlet is quite the grind. Court domination is much less of a grind. I really did not spend too much time this week on playing court domination. I played it whenever I had free time, and I finished it, I believe during the first quarter of the Super Bowl is when I finished it. And also, congratulations to the Buccaneers for winning the Super Bowl. But yeah, we ended up finishing then. Really did not take me much time. I finished the Sapphire on day 1. I finished Goran Dragic on day 2. And then Bam, I did not finish him yesterday. Like I said, I finished him this morning, which, I mean, it's whatever. We ended up getting him done, so that's all that really matters. We ended up getting Bam Adebayo, looking really good. The deck is coming together. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, we got our first Ruby Pro female. We got Tierra McCowan. We also pulled her, so what, that's like 6 or 7 Ruby pulls over the weekend. Like, my luck was absolutely insane. On my screenshots of the pulls I got, I did have the actual like amount of resets I was on. I can go and take a look at that. You guys won't be able to see it, but I can go and just tell you what some of them were looking like. I didn't end up getting screenshots of all of them, but I got screenshots of quite a few of them, so I can share them with you guys. Image share screenshots, and they are right here. Let me just go ahead and look at some of these. So obviously we got Bam Adebayo. Yes, Chiny Ogiemike, or however you pronounce it, was on 11 resets, and then Dennis Smith Jr. was on 14 resets. Zion Williamson was on 9 resets. And then obviously we had the Sabonis pull that you saw in the other video, and that was pretty much it. I didn't end up getting screenshots for Kobe, my pro female, or the Browner, or the Bonner I should say. I never ended up getting screenshots for those guys, but it is what it is. But as you guys can see, on the 3 pulls that I got screenshots for, they were under 20 resets, which is absolutely crazy. My luck was insane this week. We also ended up getting Goran Dragic from the undercards of the Court Domination, hoping that the undercards of this Court Domination can get us some pros. I'd assume the way it's gonna work is we're gonna have 1 gold, maybe 2 golds, but I'd assume probably 1 gold, 3 emeralds, 3 sapphires, 2 rubies, and 1 top tier card, which will be Bam Adebayo. I'd assume that's how it's gonna go, but we'll have to see what they're gonna do. Getting those sapphires is gonna be really good for the binder, or the catalog I should say, and then getting those rubies, if we can get pros, that's always good. I'm 1 pro away. Actually, wait, I have I'm 2 pros away from having a full pro top 8 deck, 1 male and 1 female. I'm really lucky that I ended up getting the pro female, because that's super clutch to have this early. I'd imagine that I can pull a Bonner. I'm really hoping I can get another Brianna Bonner, or not Brianna, Dawana Bonner. I'm really hoping we get a pro of her, because that would be so helpful. Obviously, I wouldn't complain about like a Gordon Hayward or Joel Embiid just so we can get them in the catalog, but oh my god, a pro Bonner would be so good to get. But yeah, guys, I think that is pretty much it. Kind of just wanted to talk about the gauntlet coming up this week, talk about Court Domination, how it went. I was so lucky this weekend. A really good weekend for me, and I'm really happy to see what comes up in the future. I'm getting real close to my 3,000 win ladder reward, which is a support. But as you guys can see, I ended up getting my 2 ruby supports, so I really not gonna open that probably till Amethyst comes out, so we'll wait for that. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.